Welcome to the work of Byron Katie. Our toll-free number is 877-584-3967 or 310-760-9000.
Those of you new to the work, the first question is, is it true? And the second one is, can you really know that it's true? And you really go in before you answer these questions. You go in to know for yourself. So no, I can't really know that. So then, what do I get for holding the belief? We get to see the power of a lie inside of us. All of the ways we try to hold up what is not true for us. So in the first two, we admit the lie, if in fact that's what you find. And then we get to see that's the cause, and then we get to see the effect of the attempt that would appear to live it, to live the lie. It's a very unnatural thing. It's not what we are. We're not chaos. And in my experience, confusion is the only suffering, and that's chaos. So then who would I be without my lie? That's the fourth one. Who would I be without my story that I don't believe in the first place? Peace. And then we turn it around. It's like a kiss. This work is meditation. It appears I'm outside of you. It appears there's something outside of you. It's your internal world reflected back. And what this investigation does is it gives you an internal life, the awareness of an internal life that becomes so exciting that you wouldn't even have an outside life, except that it meets with a kind of a quality that's a balance. And no sickness is a match for truth. No apparent sickness.
I've been doing the work a lot over the last 2 months on people because I wasn't ready to do it on this.
Yes.
I'm ready to do it on this tonight.
Yes, I see. Yeah. I love that you would step up here and we would just take a look. We go in. So, sweetheart, let's hear the first one.
Okay, the first one is, I don't like chronic fatigue syndrome because it makes me unable to work.
Okay, you have chronic fatigue syndrome. Can you really know that that's true? And I'm not trying to change your mind about your disease. Yes, the doctor says you have it. Yes, yeah. This is not about changing anyone's mind. This is inquiry. You have chronic fatigue syndrome. Can you really know that that's true?
It's a concept. It's a concept. I can only know my experience. I don't always feel fatigued. I sometimes do. Yeah. The sleep disorder part is the most scary part. Yeah. That's the part that's given me the most.
You have a sleeping disorder.
I do.
Can you really know that that's true? And again, I am not trying to change your mind.
I understand.
You have a sleeping disorder. Can you really know that that's true?
It feels like I really can know that it's
yes,
true.
Because we're supposed to sleep 8 hours a night. Everyone knows that. It's in every book.
Because I'm on medications to sleep, and when I don't take them, before I went on them, I was very dedicated to not going on anything, and I was in a disastrous physical condition and going downhill every day. So, but that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I try to go off of the medication.
So sweetheart, you're really going into a story here.
Oh, I am.
Which is okay. It's just
I have a big story about this problem.
Well, the story keeps you from inquiring.
Okay.
To inquire honestly with intention is to wait for an answer within you to meet it. The heart's always there to speak. And it will give you the answer to the question. But the mind will, rather than wait for the answer, it will give itself its own story back again.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
So, to ask with intention.
Okay.
So you have a sleeping disorder. Can you really know that that's true?
It feels that it's true.
Yes. So, if I, answering that question for myself, if I were to not sleep to the death, this would be normal for me. Normal is what is now. And this, those of you new to the work, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go to a doctor. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to take medication. It doesn't mean anything. This is about inquiry.
Right.
But if I'm on a planet with no medication, no doctors, which I'm not, by the way, and if I were on a planet with no medication, no doctors, no sleep, would be normal for me to the death. What is.
That's what it feels. It feels like dying. That is it.
I am very comfortable, we could say, not sleeping to the death until I have the expectation I'm supposed to be doing something else. Like sleep. This is confusion. And confusion is the only suffering. I'm wanting two things. I'm a lover of what is, or I'm godless, which is okay too. Except there's a separation there and a loneliness and a pain and a suffering that we have been experiencing throughout all of the ages. I'm a lover of what is. When I argue, it hurts. It hurts more than sleep deprivation. And this still does not mean I'm not going to a doctor. So to argue with what is the emotional pain, the confusion. And to be a lover of what is the end of suffering. Because there's no decision to be made there. So if I don't sleep, I love that. That's what is. And in the peace of that, I know where to go, what to do. It's not even me doing it. It's a knowing. What is, moving itself as itself. God. So no longer confused. How do you live your life when you hold the belief that you have chronic fatigue syndrome? Or let's go to the other. How do you live? How do you treat yourself when you hold the belief that you are supposed to sleep at night?
This is so hard. I need you to repeat the question.
That's okay, sweetheart. I will stay with you as long as you would like that. How do you live? How do you treat you when you attach to the concept you need more sleep and you're not getting it?
I'm feeling like I'm protecting myself all the time. I'm afraid all the time.
Yeah. Afraid all the time. Yeah. So I'm not asking you to drop it. What I will ask you is, can you see a reason to drop the story? I need more sleep.
yeah, I don't want to keep living like this.
Would you rather be tired crawling to the bathroom, you're so tired, or living in fear? Which is the more painful?
The memory I have of before I went on the medication, of how I lived then, this feels less painful than that.
Yeah.
From that memory.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's true.
Yeah. So you live in fear when you attach to the belief that you need more sleep and you're not getting it.
Yeah.
Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not painful? I need more sleep. The story is, I need more sleep.
Right. Oh.
She attaches to it fear. Can you see a reason to drop the story? Yes, she says. Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not stressful? I need more sleep.
This is where I get confused. Because when I keep the story, then I have a solution, a so-called solution that isn't a solution I like, is to take medications and other things, which I have, I have all this, And so
this is not about...
It protects me from dying.
Yes. Sweetheart, you would die if you dropped the concept. Can you really know that that's true? You're going to die anyway. No one makes it.
It's not being dead that I care about. It's the process of the suffering.
So if you drop the story, you would suffer and have no control over your sleep.
That's it.
Can you really know that that's true? Without the story, you'd have no protection. Can you really know that that's true?
I just have the memory of when that was true before I was on medication, and I felt like I would go out of my mind.
I love how you don't answer the question.
I didn't. Say it again, please.
Yeah.
It's really
to live in the past is how we miss being here now, which is the only reality. And then we'll work on that once you get there.
This is the hardest thing I have being here with. This is my hardest one.
Yeah. Can you really know if you drop the story, I need more sleep, that you would be worse off?
Can I really know if I drop the story? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time computing.
Honey, oh.
I am.
You take all the time. I'll just repeat it as many times as you'd like to hear.
I'm hearing the words, but it's not going in.
This goes into your sacred. This goes into what you worship. The false god thing? Well, this is it. This is what you worship. Without this, God. With this attachment to that concept, that's God. It's like a false God.
Yeah.
And to even have it questions is, the mind just tweaks all over the place. The power of investigation. So, without the story, I need more sleep, you would be at the mercy of no control. Can you really know that that's true?
I can't really know it's true.
It's
fear. It's fear in my mind. It's fear. Terror.
Yeah. I hear it. I hear you. Who would you be without the story, I need more sleep? Who would you be if you had never heard that story? It had never been implanted. or you never would have it again, who would you be without that story, I need more sleep?
I wouldn't be worried. I'd be happy. I'd just be alive. I'd be going about my business.
So I need more sleep, turn it around. I don't.
I don't need more sleep.
How does that feel?
Like a sacrilege.
Well, it is. You're betraying the illusion.
Oh, I don't. It's what? Say that again. I don't need.
It's a betrayal of your God.
Yeah.
Of what you worship. Does it feel a little more flexible?
I haven't ever entertained this. It's hard for me to believe it.
Well,
what am I supposed to be doing with this now?
Just laughing.
I don't need more sleep. That's good.
No one needs more sleep than they get. Not ever. It has never happened. It has never happened. The good news is it won't ever happen.
So that means if I'm considering what isn't enough sleep, that's what's happening.
Well, that's the way it's always been.
Yeah.
Except for your story, that's the way it's always been. The way it's supposed to be.
Then how do we get in here then with it doesn't mean to go to a doctor and it doesn't mean to take medication? How does that all fit in here?
You're going to make the trip. You can go there in peace, or you can go there full of stress and fear. You're going to go to the doctor one way or the other. It's just how you're going to make the trip.
Okay.
You don't take you there in the first place. What is. I love that you don't sleep. You can do the work instead. There's nothing else to do.
You should take a lot of sheets home with
Yes. Self-inquiry. How do I know I'm supposed to do self-inquiry? I'm awake. The whole world's sleeping. Let's see, what to do? Know for yourself what's true now. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at number 2.
I want the chronic fatigue syndrome / sleep disorder to disappear.
What for? Why?
So I could have peace.
So how does it feel when you attach to the story that you need it to go away and you're wide awake at 2 o'clock in the morning? Tired?
Thing is, I never am because I'm on medication.
Okay, so
See, I'm not in the experience of it, but I'm always living in fear of it.
okay, so you have chronic sleep disorder. Can you really know that that's true? You see, you don't. You're sleeping nights. That's the reality of it.
Yeah, right. And yeah, because I'm on drugs.
Can you really know that that's true?
That I'm sleeping because I'm on drugs. To sleep.
Can you really know that you don't even want to go there. Don't do the work. One suggestion that I make to people is not to do the work with the motive of healing your body. Because no body makes it. Heal your mind.
Right. Okay.
Meet your concepts with understanding. You know, I love to say you get your body totally healthy and a truck hits it. So can we be happy from here now? Not tomorrow, not in 10 minutes. Can we be happy now? That's like a natural state. I use that word happy, peaceful, clear. And that's what the work gives us. And then those spaces just opened up until we can't find a problem. What's not okay about taking drugs to sleep?
I have a big judgment over it.
I noticed.
A huge judgment.
Well, you're the one to ask then. You're the expert. What is the problem with taking drugs to sleep at night? And I'm not advocating using drugs to sleep. You know, I would leave that to someone that wants to do that.
I don't want to do it, and I do it. So the question was?
What is not okay about taking drugs to sleep at night?
What is not okay?
Do you want to sleep or not?
What's not okay?
You see that wanting two things at once? You want to sleep, you don't want to take drugs. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell, right?
How do I know you want to take drugs? You're taking them.
Right.
That's it. Own it.
Right.
I don't want to take drugs. Turn it around, I do.
I do.
Yeah, welcome to some integrity.
Okay.
I want to take drugs because I want to sleep.
Right.
So if someone says, do you want to take drugs? You say, yeah. That's how I sleep.
And then I hate myself for it.
Well, that's because you haven't been honest about it. People say, I hate to take drugs. Oh, I don't want to take drugs. Pop. You want to take drugs so you can sleep.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So now you get to sleep, and you're doing what you approve of to do it. But it's a lie to say, I don't want to take drugs if that's how I sleep. So, again, so you want to sleep, and read that one again.
I wanted it to disappear.
Okay.
The sleep disorder to disappear.
Okay. So you have a sleep disorder, is that true?
It feels like it's true.
I'm just asking.
It feels like it's true.
It would have to feel like it's true because you're attached to the concept you have it. You're feeling a concept.
An experience in my body is a concept.
It would have to be. You don't have those feelings at night when you're asleep and your mind is quiet. You open your eyes, you have a thought, and you feel it.
Right.
You don't wake up and have the thought, oh, I felt all night long.
Right.
No. Think, feel.
Right. So is it true that I have a sleep disorder? Is it true?
Can you really know that it's true?
My experience now as I'm dropping into this is I've told myself so many times, 1,000,000 times or more, that I have it. I have to dive under all these times. It's like 1,000,000 voices around me.
Yes. What fun.
Oh.
Just to dive into the heart. Wait. You see, I absolutely know that I don't have a sleeping disorder, and there's nothing the matter. I have a thinking disorder if I think something's the matter.
This is still really hard for me to get to feeling that it's not, to get to have the experience that it's not true.
Oh, don't bother with that. Don't.
I'm trying to force myself to that.
Yeah. So don't even expect the experience of it. Just go in, find the answer, and
how is that different from the experience?
Expectation.
Okay.
Prejudges what the answer is going to be.
Is it true that I don't? Is that the question still? I'm trying to bring myself back. Is it true?
You have a sleeping disorder.
Is it true?
Can you really know that that's true? Are you putting your AIDS on it? Are you putting your cancer on it? Are you applying your colds or your flu or your broken bones?
How do I go in and get this with all these concepts and the million voices that are around me saying you have a sleep disorder, you have a sleep. It's like a broken record. A billion voices.
Yeah. Ask each voice, sweetheart, is it true? Is it really true? And let's don't look at the future. Just right here in this chair, do you have a sleeping disorder? Can you really know that it's true? Not tonight, not later on, just right now.
I'm getting what a large volume this story really is. Yeah. It's like 1,000 pages, maybe 2,000. And I keep doing it to myself.
As it should be. Just lovely you're noticing. Let's look at the next one.
It's all about the same stuff. I want it.
It always is.
I want the sleep disorder to leave my body. I want the sleep disorder to leave so I can go off the medication.
Okay.
So what else is new? I mean, this is what...
So let's turn it around. And where you have the word sleeping disorder,
okay.
Where you have the word sleeping, put the word thinking.
Disorder.
Read it just that way again and replace the word, switch them.
I want the thinking disorder to leave my mind instead of my body.
Body? What's the difference? Everything's mind. So read the whole thing that way.
I want the thinking disorder to disappear. I want the thinking disorder to leave my body. I want the thinking disorder to leave so I can go off medications.
Do you experience that as true or truer?
I see that at this point, after all this time, how long the story has been going on, that I don't really know what's true under the medications.
Yes.
All I know is that the thinking has me in fear, and I have this whole ritual around all this.
So it's a thinking disorder.
It's fear.
Yeah.
It creates fear. And it amplifies itself as it goes around. Okay.
What happens to you when you attach to the belief that you need to sleep?
I go into a fear, I would say almost a panic.
Okay.
Imagining the not sleeping and the wretchedness and remembering the wretchedness of it.
Yeah. Can you see a reason to drop the story?
It scares me so much.
Can you see a reason to drop the story? If it's that frightening?
Yeah.
Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not stressful?
No. It'd probably help me heal if I dropped the story.
Okay.
I mean,
I would say that's none of our business.
All right.
We're investigating the mind. We're healing the mind, not the body.
Okay. Less stress.
Heal the mind, the body will follow. It doesn't have a choice.
If I dropped the story, I'd have less stress in my
I'm not
body.
asking you to drop the story.
Okay.
I kiss the story. I love the story. What else is there to love? There is only a story. We're just meeting it with a little understanding here. No one's ever dropped a story. It recurs. It appears. We're not doing it. It's a happening, like air.
We're not doing it?
Whoa. Are you thinking you? You wake up in the morning, you think, I think I'll think. Doesn't it just happen?
Well, who is?
It's what is.
Okay.
There are no friendly or unfriendly stories. There are just stories that are misunderstood. All of them. There's some stories that are very frightening. Right. So we're just meeting them with some understanding. Okay. Do you think on purpose?
No, I do meditation to try not to think, and that doesn't work.
No, that doesn't work.
Sometimes I'm lucky enough that I could just watch it, and I'm not all in it, and I go, oh, I'm doing it right. Most of the time, I'm not doing it what I would consider right.
So who would you be without the story, I need more sleep? And I'm not asking you to drop the story.
Okay. Who would I be without it? I don't know. I don't know.
You could be someone who doesn't sleep, who takes medication and sleeps happily.
Say that again?
You could be just living your life happily, the way it is. Well, you've been living this way for 8 years. In hell, you may as well live this way without the hell.
So what you're saying is, I change my thoughts about it?
No.
I accept?
No, that you just investigate and meet them with some understanding. Sleep deprivation is not hurting you. You sleep nights. So it's your thinking that is so painful. You've been sleeping every night for 8 years.
No, I haven't.
Well, then I don't have all the information.
Well, the earlier time I didn't. I went for a long time when I didn't.
Okay, how long has it been since you've missed a night's rest? Because of sleep deprivation?
A few months.
Okay.
But, I mean, I still do from time to time. That happens.
With the medication?
It's rare.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the next one.
Number. Now again, the chronic fatigue syndrome, the sleep disorder, it shouldn't be in my body.
Is that true? Is it?
Which one isn't true? That it shouldn't be in my body?
Yeah. You say it's there.
It is.
Okay.
It's there.
So, how do you live when you hold the belief it should not be in your body, and it is, according to you?
I fight it.
And how does that feel, to be at war?
It makes me feel defeated.
How does that feel? Depressing, dead, frightening, lonely, what?
Kind of, like deflated.
How does that make you feel? How does that feel to be deflated, to feel deflated?
Depressing.
Okay. Can you see reason to drop the story?
Yeah.
Can you see a reason to keep the story that is not depressing?
No.
Who would you be without the story?
I'd be without the story. I'd be more at peace.
Okay. So let's turn it around.
I'm sorry, which one am I on?
Number 4.
I'm on 4. I think I was reading. Well, it doesn't matter. It's the same. Number 4. I need, see if it's to leave my body. How do I turn this around? I need my thinking. My thinking? I need my thinking to leave my body. Maybe I need my thinking to leave my mind.
Okay. On the turnaround, you just find it. So, sweetheart, my mind stopped. It stopped. And another could say, if they experienced my thinking, they may not get out of bed for 7 years. It's just that I have met my concepts, the concepts, with understanding. So it's a washout. They're there, they're not. They're of no meaning. No words have meaning when you investigate them. So that's all that happened. You know, I don't get personal with the rain or the wind.
Or with what's going on in your body.
No, it's what is. And if I'm not under stress, it's simple how to live. I'm just lived. It amazes me how people think that we have some control here. It's very painful. Let's look at the next one.
I'm on 4.
5.
5. Oh, you want me to,
Just read it.
chronic fatigue syndrome is cruel. Ditto, ditto, ditto. Chronic fatigue syndrome is uncaring, painful, frightening, and ego smashing.
Okay, my thinking is?
Cruel. My thinking is cruel. My thinking is uncaring. My thinking is painful. My thinking is frightening. My thinking is ego smashing.
Yeah, it tells you there's something to be frightened of when you don't sleep. There's something to be frightened of if you take drugs to sleep. There's always something to be frightened of. That's what this thinking is about. To keep you totally body identified. I. So this work is just about a noticing. I, survival. I, comfort. I, pleasure. Pleasure, pain. All pleasure is pain.
All pleasure is pain.
In my experience, every thought, I am. And that's pretty innocent, but it moves past that into thousands of things. Thousands of things. All about body. It's survival. It's comfort. It's pleasure. And all pleasure is pain. This is hopeless. No wonder you're so frightened and scared. So at home, investigate. I love that you are used to meditation, sitting. You can ask one of these questions. I need more sleep. Can I really know that that's true? And you can go in for a while and have a wonderful time. Very exciting. Let's look at the last one.
The thing that I don't ever want to experience. I don't want to experience the sleep disorder without help of the medications again.
I'm willing.
I'm willing to experience the sleep disorder without help of the medications.
Yeah, because that can put you back into the work. You know, do it with your medication, without your medication. I look forward to
experiencing the sleep disorder without help of the medications. I really do look forward to that.
Yeah, it'll put you back into the work. That's what everything's for. Self-realization. You've been drug-realized, sleep-realized, doctor-realized, now be self-realized. You're good at this. There's no right and wrong here in my experience. Just work on the mind and the rest will follow. And the worst thing that can happen already is. We have nothing to lose with inquiry. And awareness to gain freedom. So let's get some feedback. questions? Is she you?
Yeah. Hi. Over here. I really want to tell you how much your piece was. I went a year without sleeping, and it was outrageous. And I couldn't leave it alone. It was like my fingernails, the way I used to bite them. I had it, they'd always be in my mouth. Thinking about not sleeping would always be. I just couldn't leave it alone. Mm-hmm. And I do. I still don't sleep well, but I just leave it alone.
Mm-hmm. Any other thoughts?
I used to, for a very long time, wake up at 5 in the morning and my mind in a total spin. Mm-hmm. And say, I can't sleep. And it's been over 2 years with the work. It's been such a gift to say, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And slowly, I don't have a problem anymore. I don't wake up with that sort of anxiety and if I do, it's just been a great gift now to do the work and undo what needs to be done in that moment. So, yeah, it's a blessing, maybe not to sleep all the time. Thank you.
It's really fun to live that all the way through, and I need rest because.
How are you?
And I need that because.
Katie, can you talk about, you said all pleasure is pain? Is that because
you don't enjoy it while you have it, and you're worried about losing it, and how you're going to get more, and we never really experience it. We're always in the past or future with it. And so, if we say it was really good, it's a story of the past, and we seek it, and we get it, we're hanging on to it. There's just all pleasure is pain. It's a focus that keeps us in the past and future.
It's something else to attach to, something to grab.
Yeah, body identification. Yeah, so inquire if you think it would serve you. Any other? Yes, honey.
I had an experience while you were working. I went inside and worked on my suffering about the fact that my son has juvenile diabetes. Yes. And I came to a thought I'd never had before, even though I've had a lot of them. It's just, I feel grateful that it's incurable, because the only question is how to live with it, not how to get rid of it, because that's not, maybe they'll figure that out, but that is really not up to me. And I feel like there's my fight against the incurability of it that I've encountered. I feel grateful, because really the only question I can ask and he can ask is, how can I live without attaching too much suffering to it? It's not about changing his body. And that was good for me to get clear about.
Good. We begin now. Yeah. Out of the illusion into some reality. Yeah. And how do we live with it now? Simple. We just do the thing in front of us. No story, no pain. No attachment to story, no pain. Yes, honey?
You say, no story, no attachment to story, no pain. So I could have the story, I should have more sleep.
And you could laugh a lot.
I could just rise, bubble up, haha.
If I'm awake at night, and I have the story that I am supposed to be sleeping, it's insane. It's a joke. There's a lot of humor in it. How do I know I'm supposed to be awake? I'm awake. I tell the story I'm supposed to be asleep. I must be crazy. I'm awake saying I should be asleep. And it's simple for me to say it. I realize it. But to go in and find this yourself, when you start playing with a full deck, you're free. Because there's no sleight of mind that can trap you into this dream that would say there's something real that's not. So yes, honey.
So I just notice for myself, even though I do the work, that I still try to avoid certain stories or think that those
Are sacred.
It would be better not to have that story, and so this is helpful.
Good. Yeah, it's not better not to have that story. It appears. How do I know I need that story? Here it is. To investigate. If there's one little movement, investigate. Good, the story arises. It shows you what you haven't healed yet, what you haven't met with understanding. Wouldn't you meet your child with some understanding? Your spouse? Your neighbor? Well, why wouldn't you meet that appears with some understanding? Just itself meeting itself. Good, sweetheart.
Thank you so much for working with me.
Welcome. So, at home, use this sheet again and be still. Ask the question and wait.
I will.
Yeah. Good you don't sleep. You know what to do now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you want sleep for what? For what physically?
I'm sorry?
You want sleep. Why?
To be able to function.
Why?
To be able to function.
What for? Why?
So that I can take care of myself.
Why?
Why? Because I don't want other people to have to take care of me.
Why?
That's a good one to investigate. I've never gone there. That's a really scary place to go.
You would deprive us of that privilege?
I'm supposed to be the caretaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No. That's how I got it.
Can you receive? You know how to give. Step into receiving. Step into the good part. It's equal. Complete it. So you don't want us to take care of you. Why?
Because it's embarrassing.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't want to be embarrassed. Why?
I should never have to be taken care of. I should always, listen to this, I should always be the one who's taking care of others. I should never ever be taken care of. Ever. It's like it's a mortal sin or something in the Catholic Church,
So, that's frightening. That would be a frightening place.
Mm-hmm.
I've come to see that I've never taken care of myself. Not ever. It was just a story I attached to. It's just a story that I attached to when it appeared. Did you put your hands there? Did you plan that?
What?
Putting your hands where they are?
Oh, now? No. Not consciously.
Interesting.
No.
Maybe they're being done. Maybe you didn't do it. Did you do your tongue or your teeth? Do you breathe you?
I was actually asking that question in meditating earlier today. Who's breathing? I wasn't sure. Sometimes I thought it was I'm breathing, and then sometimes I thought...
Well, just answer the question. Who's breathing?
I don't know.
I would go with that one. Thank you, Angel. That's a very sweet position. I don't know. Good.
Thank you.
It's a lot of freedom. I don't know. To be a child. I don't know. This is really sweet. There's nothing to know. Now you have full ground.